Welcome to episode 139 of the OVW podcast, the original podcast of Ohio Valley Wrestling. My name is Jackman Oaks.
My name is Brian Allen.
I don't know if you know this, but my name is Brian Hines.
Today we're getting into all the action from OVW Rise 1395, which broadcast from legendary Hot Point Davis Arena on Tuesday, May 7th, 2026.
Thursday.
Originally. Thursday, what did I say?
You said Tuesday. It may say Tuesday in the notes all the way back from Double Cross.
It
I
does.
just read the thing.
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
can't-
so
I-
that's my deduction. I'll own that.
I have no deductive reasoning. That's why I just read the thing.
You just have the Anchorman thing.
Yeah,
going.
I just have the thing. First off, guys, we're recording this on Mother's Day. We all have mothers. Shout out to moms out there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
If you're listening to this retroactively, shout out to moms out there. Second of all, how are you guys?
Good. I just got back in from visiting my mom. I went back to Ohio, and I came bearing gifts of flowers and Mexican food and wine.
What kind of wine?
Combination.
It was from Wisebird. It was a dessert wine.
Okay, right on. Right on.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
And you, Mr. Allen?
Yeah, coming in from Louisville today. I was there most of the day visiting mom. No Mexican, but we did French.
Okay.
Had some French, so that was really good.
What kind of French food did you have?
Man, so what's the? See, I already forgot the name. It's a soup that's served cold. It's like a potato soup that's served cold.
Gazpacho.
My man,
Wow.
that was it.
I've never had it. I
That
don't
was
know
it.
how I don't know how I know it, but
That is,
That was
yeah,
it.
that is correct.
Ding, man. That's it. Get the points back on.
Okay.
Like,
we're
for
even.
real.
recovery.
Yeah, that was a
Null set.
Yes.
Yeah, no, good times though, for sure.
Good.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, my mom left me on red.
Ain't no way, right?
Yeah, no.
My mom left me on
man.
dead. So
Damn. R.I.P. to your mom. What was her name?
No, seriously.
Jean Ann.
Jean Ann.
That's a beautiful
R.I.P. to
name.
Jean Ann.
Absolutely.
Rest in power.
She was actually born Cosetta
Why'd she change it?
Cosetta.
She go on the run?
because no one ever called her that. Like apparently my grandmother's brother when she told him this is Cosetta, he was like, I'm not calling her that. I'm gonna call her Jean Ann. And apparently he just won the argument. And when she got married when she was 18, she changed her name legally to Jean Ann.
Well, it was a different time back then.
It was
Weird.
Sure
the
was.
early 50s
It was a
because my
different-
mother was old when she had me.
It was a different time. My mom was relatively young. Let's get her down to some tour updates. I might call my mom at the end of the show.
We'll do it live. I'm
I might.
down.
Yeah, I'll call it. Here's the plan, guys. Stick around to the end of the show.
Actually, so we need to start doing an after show. This might be a fun first after show bit, since we don't have.
Trying to get to the store before 9 o'clock when it closes.
Okay, yeah, we'll get you there.
All right.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Let's talk about some tour updates, guys.
Yes.
Let's talk about some tour updates. Brian Hines.
Sure. Every Thursday, you can catch OVW at Hot Point Davis Arena. Doors open at 5:45. First matches are at 6:15. OVW Overdrive matches are from 6:30 to 7, and Rise is from 7 to 9. This Saturday, May 16th, we have the Shamrock Slam 2 in Louisville at 6:30. May 17th, we have Collision Course at Hot Point Davis Arena. Standard PLE times apply for that.
Oh, they prefer us to use OVW Premium Event. Apparently, WWE gets mad if they use PLE.
WWE
Really?
can bite me.
That sure makes sense, doesn't
Death
it?
to the Fed,
Death to the
episode
Fed.
2 out
There you
now.
Hey, I'm right there with you guys. I am done with WWE,
Good call.
like completely. So what is it again?
OVW Premium Event.
What was the
OVW
acronym?
Premium Event.
Yeah,
so
just call it a
so go.
Premium Event.
the premium event timeline still applies. Do we have any more corrections to make as far as that goes?
I don't think so.
Okay. June 6th, Oak Grove, Kentucky at 5 p.m. And lastly, rounding out what we know of the calendar, Saturday, June 27th, Lawrenceville, Illinois, 4:30 p.m. That is a 21 and up show. Tickets for all of these events at ovwrestling.com.
Is anybody? Where's that last Kentucky thing before the Indiana show in June? What was that place?
The Illinois show?
Yeah, before that one.
Oak Grove.
Grove.
Yeah, where's Oak? Does anybody know where Oak Grove is?
Nope.
I do not.
No clue.
I'm going to assume
We're
it's somewhere
lost.
out west. Generally, if I don't know where something in Kentucky is, it's west of Louisville. That's a nice, handy catch-all for me. So.
Sure.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't 2 miles outside of Danville, deep in the mountains, like Lebanon.
Lebanon's on the other side of Parable.
But still, that's a place I should
Junction
know.
City was the one that's outside of Danville. Yeah.
That's the race course, right?
Yeah, that's the race course. Yeah,
Is that where the Mexican restaurant is?
No, that's where the two are.
No, it's close. It's very close to the Mexican restaurant. The Mexican restaurants, Danville update, have actually all shut down now. They got bought out.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that.
Bought out and shut down?
Well, they're new Mexican restaurant, new recipes.
Oh, so there's still a Mexican restaurant. It's just not the same
it's
one.
not the
New
same,
Mexicans.
and it's not. Apparently, it's not as good. It's a little more expensive, and not as good. So sad Danville update.
Yeah,
sad Danville
That's
update.
how a lot of things are. Unfortunately, the Mexican place around the corner is awful.
The one over there next to where the Domino's and the Applebee's is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's trash.
No.
It's terrible.
Wow.
Completely
Yeah,
unfulfilling.
I was not happy with that the one time I went there. I like the Chinese place 2 doors down though.
The
That's
Chinese
pretty
place is
Okay.
fantastic.
good. Yes.
All right, let's get into
All right.
the episode.
Let's take a break first.
Let's take a break. Okay.
Why don't we take a break?
Patreon.com OVW podcast. There's some
Yes.
stuff up there. It's a lot of fun. Go check it out. We appreciate, in all earnesty, and we'll get the hot dog thing done probably this week.
Yes.
But we appreciate the people that are taking the ride with us over there at OVW podcast.
Already, I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Any
much.
any reception at all is insane to me. That people would want to donate their money, their hard-earned money to help us do this thing. Like that's so sick, and we really appreciate it. And that's the kind of all there is to say about that. Patreon.com/OVW podcast.
Well, we can say what's new because we did just as we're recording this.
What is new?
No. Let them go over there. Let them go check it out.
Well, the fact that 2 of you are in shorts today is a fine clue about what may be available at Patreon. Probably, if warm weather's on your mind.
You can join for free and at least see what we post. And if it looks like something that you want to view, even if it's just for a month, we appreciate the donation and we appreciate you thinking of us. So
Yeah.
go over there and check it out. Join it for free. Just there is free content on it as of right now.
Yes,
First
there
video
is.
of Death to the Fed is free on there.
Both Fed videos are free.
Are
now.
free.
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Even
that's
better.
it.
Yeah. So there's free content over there. That's the only place to find those videos. So go join us over there if you have a little bit of time. And now we're back. Ray Larson, Freya the Slaya, Leela Feist, joined by Larson, with Chalance Royale on commentary is how we start off our night. This is the winner of this match will be going versus Dayami Ho to be crowned the proper #1 contender to challenge Chalance at Collision Course for the OVW Women's title.
Did this feel weird to anybody else? I thought that Diami was the #1 contender, and then all of a sudden, no, hang on,
That's
one more thing.
That's the impression I was under. That was
Yeah.
the #1 contenders match, but it was the #1 contenders match to be in the
#1
#1
contender.
contenders match, I guess.
It's like being
Yeah,
the
I thought that
assistant.
was
in the
kinda
fine
weird.
print, what happened?
I kind of felt like the beginning of the show got cut off.
On the replay, because I didn't get to watch it live. On the
I didn't
live
get to
run,
watch
so,
it
so
live.
I watched
I
the
went
replay,
back.
and it was a little cut off at the beginning.
Yeah.
But still a lot of chunky match in there.
It was about 6 minutes less than the usual runtime on OVW
Yes,
video.
I noticed
so,
that.
Yeah, it looks like something did get cut off.
What happens?
Yeah. Yeah, not a big deal. Not a big
happens.
Of
deal.
course, we still got a lot of great stuff from this match.
We
man.
got a lot of
It
great
was-
stuff from this match and from this whole night in general. Why don't you
Yeah.
take us away, Brian? Allen?
Yeah, no, sure thing. So, when things got started, we were in the middle of action watching that replay. So, we're getting caught up as the graphs get going on. And Freya, she's being Freya, looking strong as ever. You have Leela, looking like Leah, looking as athletic, flexible, and nimble as ever. But then you had Ray Larson coming in here, and the commentary was kind of mentioning it.
Was that a different outfit for her? Was that different
It
gear?
was, yeah,
Because it
different
felt
gear
like a
for sure.
different presentation for
It
Ray
was.
than we'd seen before.
You're on it, yeah. No, it absolutely was. She changed it up a little bit, maybe for good reason. Maybe she was really feeling
I
herself
really
that
liked
night.
this presentation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was good, and commentary did a good job while Chalance Royal was on the table with
she has a
him.
website now.
Yes, she does.
ShalanceRoyal.com.
There you go. Get your 8x10s and all
Watch
your
all of her
Chalance
matches.
lore. Yep. There you go. What a good website to have. Everyone needs that.
Yeah.
But if you want to hear her sing the J.G. Wentworth theme, that is available only on
is.
our YouTube channel.
That is right.
I didn't.
Go find the interview with her and PJ from a year and a half ago, and if you have a structured settlement and need cash now, Brian and Chalance will have some advice for you.
Yeah.
There you
But
go.
as you were saying, Brian, now
Right. No, so that's
Ray-
a good plug for her. She deserves that.
I think that Ray Larson here, Leela Feist, former war champion,
Yep.
women's champion.
Mm-hmm.
Freya Slaya, former women's champion.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Larson is clearly kind of on fire right now.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Huge crowd
Yep.
reception.
Yeah, we love that.
Huge presentation in this match. I am a huge Dayami Ho fan. The momentum is 100% on Ray Larson's side.
It is. I would
And
agree.
she's found herself kind of in a special position. Brian Hines, I guess the question that I would ask is, like, do you think Ray Larson beats Shalance even with all of that momentum? Because I think we can go ahead, in all honesty, and pencil her in as the #1 contender.
Shoo wee.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Just
I
skipping right
that's
over
very-
Dayami.
That's
And y'all know how much I like Dayami.
oh yeah,
but,
we
like,
big fans, of course.
that's the way the winds of change are blowing right now, my friend.
On fire right now. Yeah.
She does seem to be poised to take over the women's division, but I don't see it being an easy way to get there for her. I mean, Dayami's no slouch.
No.
Oh,
She is at the top of her game.
I expect a banger next week out of those two, honestly.
Oh
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then there's Shalance, looking as fierce in and out of the ring as we've ever seen her.
Mm-hmm.
Now with MMA skills.
Yeah, I mean, she
Yeah,
is come back full force, and I do think that the Dayami match has more in ring to offer right now than the Ray Larson match. But I do think that people emotionally will be much more invested in the Ray Larson match, and at the end of the day, that's kind of what we're after here, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's not to say that Ray Larson's no slouch, but
Oh, of course.
or isn't very capable or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Dayami and Shalance would just be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It sure would, yeah. And this could all change within a week.
Absolutely.
That go home show,
absolutely.
a lot of this can change. You never know.
I don't
But,
know
yeah.
anything. I don't pretend to know anything. That's all we do on this show is read tea leaves. Sometimes we're right, sometimes we're wrong.
Yeah.
There's something at the end of the show that I called like 3-4 weeks ago.
Yep.
So I
Yep,
mean,
yep.
like, anything can happen. But I've gotten more of them wrong than I've gotten right. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's a hard game, man.
Ray Larson versus Dayami for next week. We'll see who Shalance's facing in the collision course. What were you saying?
I was going to say, what do you guys think of the two who did not come out on top here? We haven't really seen Freya the Slaya compete in a minute on Rise. It's good to see her back in the ring, actually, and I thought she looked good.
Yeah.
And
she
I
did.
thought, and I enjoyed Leela Feist as well. I thought they both put on a pretty good show this evening. Y'all want to see how it ended?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, I
absolutely.
forgot
It was
we
a
have
great.
clips.
We are back to
finish.
clips. Thanks to OVW for that.
Yeah.
Huzzah,
shout
thank you.
out to OVW for the clips.
So we start with Shalance or with Freya on the high spot here.
Good
Look
little
at that kick.
to the ear.
That
There
is
you go.
quite the kick.
So see that flexibility.
It's got to be like, what, 10 feet in the air?
And it's taken
Damn
two of
near.
them to get Freya moving, notice. They're trying up.
See, things in this match just made sense. Everybody's strategy just made a lot of sense.
And then Leela, no surprise,
Turns immediately turns on her.
Yeah,
is
yep.
great. And then
And then
this
love
little
this.
this little
There you go.
move,
Great
this little
finish.
move is fun stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
that
look
was
at that
great.
little move again. Let's just go to right to it. See it? Oh, nope,
Yep.
slide over here. 1, 2, 3, good night.
After that Fans on Live, I popped out my seat on this one with how we kind of talked about Ray's run and what predictions kind of where I know that's not the thing right now to do, but that got me out my seat. That was exciting.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a great,
Very exciting, man.
great match.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congrats.
Up next is when Stunning Steven Steele comes out
Yes.
and
So I've got a
cuts-
little edit
cuts
down
quite
on
the
this.
hell of a promo.
Yes.
Let's go ahead
Yeah.
and hear what you have. And
I have the
we'll,
stuff specifically about Cal. You can talk about how he's getting slim.
Well, before we see the stuff about Cal, it's kind of at the end.
yeah.
Steven Steele, I can't believe it. Like, it is. So, wrestling fans can be performative.
Sure.
That's right.
They can be very performative in their booing or their cheering. And, hey, that's just part of it, baby. That's part of it. And, sometimes, people can take it over the line. whenever because they want to make themselves part of the show, and the crowd is a huge part of the show, no doubt. But like, there's a lot of ways to be a fan in OVW and to react to wrestling. Steele is like the most organic, like, thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
I
Like
that.
cross demographic, everyone in the audience, actual cheering, like actual, like, we want to see this guy win, cheering that doesn't feel performative
Not one bit
at all. And then he brings the goods on this promo. He is getting slimmer. He is getting better in the ring. You can tell he's putting in the work. All of that part is true. And that's also like why people are able to react so genuinely with Steven Steele. He's a really special performer.
He is.
He's a really, really special wrestler. And this promo and the way that people reacted to it and the way that he had him in the palm of his hand proves how much of a relationship he has with the fans and how and I mean it, genuine that relationship is. So let's go ahead and see the Cal Hero stuff, and then we will we'll break it down. We'll break it down.
Boy, how you doing tonight? Cal! Baby doll, if you want to stick your nose in my business, I will gladly stick my nose all in yours. Oh, wow. I ain't gonna lie to you, you've already poked the bear. But baby doll, you don't want to go into the woods with me, do you? You got a receipt coming. Because my name is Steven Steele.
We even heard the little hint of the baby doll at the beginning of his music. Now it's just it's just so perfect.
Yeah.
Great addition. Yeah.
He's special. What do you guys think about the segment? His words for Cal Hero. Thoughts, guys?
He gets it, man. This industry, this business, his role, this company, every storyline he's in, everyone he interacts with in the ring or if it's in a promo, he just gets it. And basically, this one, you could sum it up, kind of, if you could sum it in a sentence, term, whatever it may be. He's telling Cal, watch your back, basically, because I want that heavyweight title. You keep jumping in this picture, and I don't really want you here no more. I mean, we had our montage, and I'm always going to point that out. They had a montage that's special for two people, two bros to have that. And look how far along they've come now in terms of how much they just dislike each other now. That's hard to do when you've had a montage with someone. That's how much this developing feud, this is how far it's gone, and it's really going to lead to something special and something we've talked about a lot with Cal. I mean, Steven is super mega baby ultra face right now, and Cal's gonna have to
Radiating.
Yeah,
Radiating.
yeah. And Cal's gonna have to make a decision soon, especially with Steven coming straight up and being like, "Yeah, watch your back. I got a receipt for you."
I think back to it was Christmas Chaos 2024. It may have been 2025's Nightmare Rumble. That dead of winter. We were there early. And I remember I was sitting, I like to sit like to the right of the hard cam up in the corner. That's my favorite kind of roots to be in at Davis. And I was sitting there in my spot, and people were still kind of filtering in. It was the pre-show. The first time I ever saw Steven Steele came out and made the crowd so angry. Like, people stopped walking to their seats to stand like right there by the beer stand and just scream at this man as he's like, ha ha ha. I can't even, shaking his belly. I can't even tell you what he was saying. But it's just at that level of almost go home heat that he's been able to capture and turn into this engine of just power in that arena.
Yeah.
It's been amazing to watch.
Yeah, he's a really, really special guy in a really special place right now, Brian has.
Yeah. There have been very few people who have showed up and just had this natural level of charisma. And like you said, that first night where he won the Rush Division title, people were pissed. People were not
Oh yeah, that was
fans.
much
Yeah,
later
yeah.
even, but yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
These are
just the
great.
first time I saw him. It was just like in a pre-show.
Those
Like
are
he
great
wasn't doing
points.
anything.
Yeah, there were levels to this. These are great points. He started like that. It was heat. Yeah. Absolutely.
But where he started versus where he's at now, I mean, it's been incredible to watch.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our next match, Brian Hines. That's between our champion, OVW heavyweight champion Dustin Jackson, and the Polish stallion Mario Purdua.
Yes, we get to see Mario Purdua. This is the third week in a row. I thought he was. At one point, I thought he was going to do it. I thought he was going to win, but he
Same
definitely
here.
gave him a run for his money. That's for sure.
He's real likable.
Yeah.
He is.
Like he's a long, athletic guy. I think he wrestles extremely fluently. He's very, very smooth. I thought
On one hand, it's not saying a lot versus Dustin Jackson these days, but as an individual, yeah.
I don't know. Dustin still got the goods. Man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. He seems awful full of himself.
Dustin still got the goods.
Bring some boots if you go to Davis.
Mario sure has been admitted to the rarefied air of OVW very quickly.
He's
Yeah.
shooting up the card big time.
Yeah.
He's shooting up the card big time right now.
Even in a non-title match, to be in the same ring as the heavyweight champion on your third week says something about his capabilities and the trust that apparently the back room sees in him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. When we do make our return there, it's that's what I've been thinking. I'm like, I can't wait to meet the guy. Really,
Yeah.
he just
Yeah.
like you said, seems extremely likable, and he's shooting up that card, and the crowd reactions are the first time versus Eric Surge on his Rise debut. They're pulling for Surge. I mean, it's Eric. Come on, man. But
Yeah.
as Mario's showed up again and again, the crowd's starting to show him that love, man, and it's well deserved because he's been going in that ring, and can't wait to hear him shout a little bit on that mic
Yes.
if we're getting that soon.
Certainly, he's going to have the crowd against Dustin Jackson.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's a
And here's a key component too. The crowd's already riled up.
They sure
Yeah.
are.
The crowd's already riled up from Steven Steele in that great women's match. So
yeah.
you throw Dustin Jackson out, kind of your heel B behind Tony Evans, and they're ready to boo. They've been cheering for 2 straight segments. They're ready to boo. Like, it's just really smart stuff here.
It was,
in terms of the way that this card was set out, and match quality all night. I would say was, and I don't want to sound. I'm not trying to sound shitty. Match quality was of a higher quality than it is most Thursdays.
It was great this week.
It was really
fantastic.
good this week. Yeah.
Do you want to see how it ended?
Yeah, sure. Let's
Are we
go ahead.
there?
Let's
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm with you on that point, Hines. A few times here, especially if we could have landed one of them Polish hammers here near the end. I'm like, oh, he might have it.
There's a trying for one right there.
Oh man,
Super kick from Dustin.
Yeah, you can't really wait to hit Dustin Jackson with your power move or whatever. I mean,
No,
you've got
he'll
to
get
strike
back
while the
up.
iron's hot. You got to stay on him.
oh absolutely.
And the
I love
cutter,
that.
man.
I love that, Hines. You can't. Dustin Jackson's not the kind of wrestler that you wait for an opportunity for. You have
no.
to be offensive the entire.
You have to
time.
create it.
Yeah,
That's it.
I love that. All right, now it's the time of the show where Brian Allen takes over for a couple minutes. We got Ashton Adonis versus Icon Lee. I'm going to turn it over here to our friend, our esteemed colleague, and my co-host, Brian Allen.
Thank you very much. So the end all be all, Ashton Adonis versus Icon Lee with his TW sheep. Two guys that we all love a lot. You all have a lot of love for Ashton, so let me correct myself. Two
Yeah,
guys
love
that I
Ashton.
have a lot of love for,
Love Ashton.
and
I love
and
Ashton. I do love TW3. You're right.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Two guys in there I
three
love.
three
Yeah.
guys that I love. We're on win this program at this very moment, and Icon has when we were talking about this on live on OVW Fan Zone. Both these guys are coming in real hot. I mean, you got a streak of wins, and it was really hard to decide on this one up until that point when the bell rang. You still didn't really know which direction this was gonna go. But Icon didn't seem too focused on his opponent this match. He was more focused on keeping T-Dub in line. it appeared.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, after his initial, trying to tell Adonis to, go ahead and lay down, let me get the win, and Ashton, of course, was not having that. Why would he? He
Nope.
signed no contracts or anything yet. So, interesting strategy from Icon there to start, but I'm not questioning the Icon. I'd never do that.
I will.
But I would say that's your all's job. For me, not in my not in the job description at the moment, but. Interesting way to start it. These guys were going at it for a bit, and then Icon was really trying to get T-Dub in line for a while, and
You could almost say this is Icon's problem generally, is that he spends too much time focusing on things that aren't happening between the
Right.
bells in a ring in a match where he's involved, and too much time focusing on, I don't know, posting videos of that match,
Right.
or
There you go.
posting
Well.
the words, trying to post him lift and then the product that he sponsors that tastes like failure. Keep trying to put it in the fan zone, Icon. I'll start naming it and talking shit about it on this show. Don't test me.
See,
Where are
it's
the buttons?
It's a power level
I
thing,
don't know.
right? It's one of those. Icon's a big aura guy. I'm a big aura guy.
He
And
literally
that's-
to post the word aura.
There you go.
Just so you know.
How
And
does
he gets
how
it.
does he do the thing where he makes all of his letters look different?
Well, see, it's called. I call it the Cam Newton font, right?
I don't know.
The Cam
Because that's
Newton
how
font.
Cam Newton, still to this day, kind of does his Instagram post. So Icon's taken from another icon in himself, Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, man.
Football prodigy, man.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Hell yeah.
There you
Cam
go.
Newton.
If only you could do, I don't know, a super kick or, things that might win in matches.
well, he didn't lose this match exactly, right?
Yeah.
Not exactly, yeah.
So I can't really say, maybe the strategy from the beginning, trying to command Ashton and things like that, and trying to keep T-Dub in line versus focusing on dismantling his opponent. That all very well could have paid off near the end, but unfortunately, we have a Jake issue going on right now where Adonis can't even get an action out.
Do you want to
without
see how this ended?
Without attempted murder going on.
Since it's kind of relevant to where we are.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's an
Take a
infestation of Jakes.
We got a lot of Jakes in that arena, man.
So, yeah. Ashton comfortably in command.
I wanted to see how this turned out.
This was one of the weirder ones when it got announced, and we kind of alluded to it on the fan zone, but not as blatantly as I'm going to do here. Where it's just like both of these guys are kind of rising up the card, neither one of them is in a position to take a loss.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Those
You
were
know
the
what I
words.
mean?
Those were the words, yep.
And the disqualification thing made sense, but yeah, I kind of would have liked to see this be a little bit more straightforward.
Yeah.
If we're being honest,
There was something there, yeah.
I think that it could have been fun, but Ashton Adonis isn't out of the woods, as I like to say.
Now, here's
on
the moment where
on the
Icon tries
trifecta.
to get T-Dub to kiss his boot.
He's just about a certain dominance right now, not against his opponent, against his sheep, man, against his flock.
Yeah, that's not going to get you very far,
And
man.
then there's Eric
You're going to be the
Surge there
shepherd of
say-
sleep. And then we got the Jake-offs who came to interfere with the match. I mean,
Did you say the Jake off?
yeah, I said what I said.
Can we
That's
just
two in a row that was heat, man. That's
I mean, I want to see the end of this match, and here you go pulling on T-Dub's boots
And-
on the apron, man.
Poor T-Dub, you got a
Well,
lick, man, from Lawless there with that super kick. My goodness.
I'm gonna try to hit a dinger right here. 3-way tag match. TW3 Icon Lee, Eric Surge, Ashton Adonis,
You know
and
what?
the remainder of the trifecta.
You know
Wow.
what? That's, you know what?
At
Let's go
collision
that
course.
direction. Let's go that direction. You know what? Because
I could see that being this week's match.
Or yeah, possibly this week, maybe collision course, but I'm gonna go ahead and try hit a dinger on that one.
I like
Yeah.
that because this Icon Adonis, that like we said, this could have been a straightforward thing, and that result I think, and y'all probably agree, would have been really cool, real interesting to see how it all played out. But maybe next time.
Yeah, thanks a pant load, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Jakes. Thank you.
And that concludes the segment with Icon Lee. Brian Hines, return of Anthony Toatele versus Cal Herro.
This might be the match of the night.
There you go.
I mean,
That's real good, man.
this was something. We hadn't
Yeah,
seen
it was.
Anthony Toatele
Yeah,
for
it was.
a couple of weeks. Great to see him back. It was hard to tell whether this was the main event of hour one. I mean, I assume it was, but the timing was off.
Yeah,
you know,
it,
because
I mean, main event energy either way.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
It specifically bled across the hour because when they went to break at one point, and we get the top of the hour disclaimer box. Yeah. So yeah, it technically was the main event and the lead off to hour 2. It's that big of a match.
Wow. Yeah, it was.
It was thick, man.
Yeah. Long time, 13-minute long match. These two guys are lightning in a bottle, man. Anthony Toatele rules. Cal Herro's he's doing the best wrestling he's ever done. He looks the best he's ever looked, physically and in the wrestling ring. So this just makes so much sense. But let's run this back. Glad to see that when Anthony.
Absolutely.
Also glad to see when Anthony Toatele comes back. Hasn't lost his place on the card. Right back in there with Cal Herro.
Oh yeah.
Taking the victory,
Yeah.
although it wasn't without a little help, Brian Allen.
Right. Absolutely. So, and I want to bring this up too with Toatele coming back. Since they had that fatal 4-way for the title, Toatele, Cal, Steven, and DJ. None of these guys, like they've all kind of branched off and maybe done a different thing here and there with other wrestlers, other storylines, but they've all maintained that spot up on the card. Even Toatele, like you said, he's been gone for a little bit, but this really interconnected relationship between that title and these 4 guys, it's still alive and hot every second. Cal and Anthony haven't been in a ring with each other in a minute, and it was still just like, it felt like just a few days ago that they had that fatal 4-way for me when I was watching. So we kind of go back to that promo earlier where Steven, it wasn't all talk. It was very much he was going to come make his presence felt
For sure.
in this one. And, Cal, as soon as you see Steven, that Cal's kind of had a tendency lately when whether it's Dustin Jackson or Steven Steele, as soon as he sees them, enter the ring, if Cal's in a match, it really draws his attention away. He's got the beef with these guys. It doesn't get much beefier than that right now, man. With two different with two people.
Brian Hines, were you surprised when our friend Steven Steele came out?
No, absolutely not. As a matter of fact, I think I even mentioned that possibility on the fan zone this past week that I thought that we would see him. He didn't interfere.
No.
He just made his presence known, and that was enough. Sometimes less is more, and this was one of those times because, like you said, as soon as he made his presence known, Cal Herro's head was out of the game.
Yeah, it's kind of since he lost that title, and in the way he lost it, it's because you didn't see that too much before, but now you do. Since he lost that title again, in the way he did, those distractions really get him now.
Yeah.
They get his attention, and it all goes back to he just wants his championship back, man. He really does.
You really hate to see a nice guy descend into madness like that.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Y'all want to see how this ended?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate.
Oh, the knee
And Anthony Toatele's out.
and straps down.
Old school Cal Herro. The knee.
Look how stacked
He's broad, dude. He's broad.
He is. But then
little baby doll.
Steele, man,
Pushing Steven Steele to the ground.
And not much
But
retaliation.
just to his butt, just not even down all the way.
The look on his face, the anger on his face, he looks like he's going to turn this bus around and end your precious little field trip if you follow me.
Oh yeah. You gotta get turned around, Cal. What do you see? That was it.
Nope. There it is.
Breaker. That's it.
Yep. It was 3 of them.
And Steven Steele, big smile on his face from the rampway there.
Yeah. You can't sleep on a guy like Toatele with moves like that.
No. Anthony Toatele.
Just like that.
He's a threat every second.
Let's talk about. I think we had the Icon Lee guest host. Or shift of focus rather. I think would be better way to put it. Let's now shift focus to Brian Hines while we talk about Jay De Niro.
If I would have thought about it, I would have grabbed the shoes to put behind me for the.
This is definitely a week that we needed the Jay De Niro
Yeah,
show.
this was definitely it. So Fan Zone on Wednesday for sure. I'll make sure that those are here. They're actually in my car.
Ooh, okay.
My son saw them and was like, "What are you doing with shoes like this?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's a long story. If you don't watch the podcast, you know." But
Wait, your super cool 16-year-old son doesn't watch our podcast?
he's busy doing 17-year-old stuff.
That's a lot on the plate.
Man.
That is.
I
just
can't
want-
believe we don't appeal to the kids.
I just want kids.
Now
to like
his friends watch.
Okay.
That's
I'll take that.
But
That's unexpected.
you know, I'd probably embarrass him, so it's just one of those things. But it's no big deal.
Well, what would ever give you that?
The several things. Anyway,
all the evidence.
all the evidence is there, and you can go back and watch any and all of it if you'd like. And if this was like a battle of promos, who do you feel like won? Because I feel like this is the best Jay De Niro promo we've gotten so far. Granted, there haven't been many of them.
Mm-hmm.
He's been very short and to the point for the most part, but this one was very fiery, very impassioned, and yeah, he's out there. He's hanging with 20-year-olds and
like
did
said,
better than both of them did. He came out on top.
I loved the promo. I thought it was great. Thought it was great to kind of finally like clear up and he said it, man. He said some of these things exactly himself. Clear up the kids thing. Let's hear Jay's actual story on it, which we haven't heard.
Mm-hmm.
All we've heard is the heels making fun of he's got 37 kids, whatever. We've never heard on microphone on OVW how many kids he actually has, his relationship to them, or anything like that.
Right.
I think that was really smart to get in front of that.
Mm-hmm.
Really smart to get out in front of the age thing.
Yep.
Because Jay is all of those things are only going to serve Jay when he inevitably loses to Dustin Jackson.
I mean,
like,
hey, that's sound.
but he is a made man baby face, top of the card baby face as of right now, and this promo.
Yeah, this actually felt like after 3 years, and think about that, Jackman and Brian and Malachi. He's been in OVW just about as long as we've been covering it. Like, I remember the first time Jay De Niro was in the building as far as being on stage. Or being in the ring. I saw it.
I do think it was funny that his kids wear a Cali Hero shirt, though. I didn't think that was funny. But, like, also, like, there's something kind of very sweet in that, too, because he didn't say, so you're going to make the gimmick look bad.
Yeah,
He said wherever you want.
Yeah.
Like, there's something very earnest and sweet in that, like,
As a good dad would.
yeah, exactly. Like, if you know, like, kind of thing. Like, there's no storyline reason for that. There's no storyline implication for that. But, like, we're not in the 70s anymore,
Yeah.
you know. And I just think that shows, like, yeah, oh no, you're gonna be on TV tonight, but you're wearing the guy that I just beat shirt. Whatever. Let's get you out the door. Let's get you there safe. I think there's something very sweet about
Well,
that.
he even started out giving Cal and Steven their props.
And they deserved it.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you got to. I love that. I think that's something that's been taken out of promos, to the detriment of promos, is acknowledging how good the people around you are. Because when when you only beat scrubs, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And if you think they're scrubs all the time, then you don't matter. You know, to go any good heel promo, 70s to 80s starts with how good, the people in the match are.
Otherwise, there's no way to set contrast and
Right.
say,
There
but
you go.
I'm better.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, I mean, I think you got to do that. I think that is such it's a foregone notion, it's a notion of a simpler time that I wish would come back. Any final words about the promo? Do we have any clips of the promo?
No, I tried to clip it. Yeah, I tried to clip it, and I was like, this is going to end up being just 6 minutes of us sitting here watching because it's such a good promo. Go back and watch the whole thing.
You really should.
I feel like this was sort of the real kind of, here's Jay De Niro. Like, even though we've been watching him for 3 years, this felt sort of like the real sort of introduction of this man to the center of the ring and to the spotlight. And it is well past time, and we're glad to have you, Jay De Niro.
Yeah. He said, I got 3 things I do here. And it was really sick. He said, I kick ass, entertain these fans,
He does.
and win championships, specifically Dustin Jackson's heavyweight title. And then that's where he left it at. That was not just, my favorite promo of his so far. That was one of my favorite promos as I've been an OVW fan. Like, that was nice.
Really,
That was nice.
He also teaches at the OVW Academy.
Yes,
Really?
he does.
That's right.
Yeah.
really,
There we go.
really, really good stuff. Really great show. Up and down this week. And usually if a show is like you kind of just don't put it over as much. This show deserves for me to state over and over again. Like, there's not a piece of this that was wasted.
Yeah, matches, promos, it's all good from Diego to the Bay.
Stuff. Good stuff. Let's talk about our tag team match between the Z-Force and Donovan Cecil and Tony Gunn. I know you're a big Donovan Cecil guy. I know that you talk to Mama Mammoth sometimes.
I do.
What does she think about the Tony Gunn situation? Do you have any insight on that?
Well, I hadn't talked to her recently, but I'm sure that she probably will always have a place in her heart for the tag team that was Donovan Cecil and Jack Vaughn.
Yep.
But I mean, I didn't see where Tony Gunn was a bad choice. It looks like they came to the ring, they were ready, and this was a hell of a match.
It was.
It was a really good, evenly matched set of teams. You've got a bigger guy who's got a ton of power, and then you've got somebody who's smaller and more flexible and has the experience. What do you think, Brian Allen?
Yeah, man, I really love when Donovan Cecil and Kid Colossus get in there together and do their stare-offs. They're really yapping at each other.
Yeah.
And then when they do that, just I have no other term for this right now, but when they do their meet-on-meet moment, and they're just slapping into each other, shoulder checking each other. It's awesome stuff. You could probably feel that rumble a little bit from down the street, maybe a few miles down. You'd feel that when they start going at it. Super Z, and man, he's in there with some big guys all the time, and no matter how much they'll try to take advantage of any height weight advantage they have, and try to toss them around a little bit, he always finds a way to just fly.
Yeah.
And take full advantage still. His stamina, endurance, it's absolutely fantastic. And it is of his attire. It's of his appearance. It's super. There's no other way to put it. So, damn good match. I was expecting... Go ahead, Jackman. You had a thought?
Well, obviously the moment everyone was waiting for is the two big guys, right?
Yeah.
That's the appeal of the match when you look at the poster. I've compared Donovan Cecil to Mitsuharu Misawa on the show several times. For a lot of different reasons. I think that they're kind of built the same. I think that they are both freakishly athletic for their size. I think that they have kind of the same, a lot of the same aura. And then Donovan Cecil pulls out a Michinoku driver in the middle of this match on Kid Colossus. Colossus.
Yeah.
Right? Crazy stuff. Then he goes out, he projects himself out of the ring.
Over the top rope.
Yeah.
Big guy like that.
That's the most, this is his most Misawa match yet. Like I hope he's studying tape, man, because I really think that he could learn a lot from that guy. He has the skill set, and like trust me, that is a crazy skill set to have in wrestling. A crazy skill set to have in wrestling. Like I'm just so consistently impressed by Donovan Cecil.
Absolutely. And I was thinking the whole time, I know they did eventually show up, but these troublemakers, I was like, that poop cake might have got them.
Yeah.
They might not be out here tonight.
It might be.
That might have.
Before we
put
move
'em
on
out.
to the troublemakers part of the evening, you want to see how the actual match ended?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Let's do that. See, we got Tony doing his best with Kid Colossus. Uh-oh.
Yeah, here we go.
Wee.
Tope con Hio.
That looked awkward.
He
Cleared
didn't, he
the
didn't
top
get all.
rope.
He didn't get all of
Didn't
it.
get all of it,
No.
but man, he
No.
got some of it. He tried.
Shout out!
I
Shout out
mean-
to Colossus on that one.
Yeah.
If he would have landed just,
And then
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say that he got it.
Yeah. But just
No,
the
he-
attempt and the flow to still finish the match.
I mean,
right after that.
You're
I mean,
gonna,
it was great.
yeah, you're gonna make mistakes. Like
Yeah.
inevitably, that's part of the beauty of this, this sport. In all honesty, to me, shout out to referee for getting over there super
Checking
quick.
quick,
Shout out to the nurse at ringside getting over there super quick. You can see both things happen on camera. And again, Colossus, smart guy,
Good stuff,
smart
yeah.
guy.
I'd love to see them in a sumo match.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, I mean-
I'd love to see him in a one-on-one for sure.
Well,
yeah, and I love the roll over here. That's the second match in a row where we see the pin
Got a fruit roll
Yep.
up. Yep.
Like Tony's got it. Nope.
Nope.
Soup's got it.
Yoink.
Super Z takes
So
the
you
victory.
even helped put all the body weight on there near the end to get that last 3. That was good stuff, man.
Troublemakers come out afterwards. Looks like we're gonna get more Z-Force Troublemaker stuff down the road, inevitably.
Oh yeah.
Troublemakers with maybe the line of the night in a night full of great promos.
Yeah.
No one said more about their character than the Troublemakers when they referred to Katie Gannon as the hottest chick in OVW, and not like their boss or like the
No.
GM.
No.
or, no one did more for their character than I say that in jest, but it was a very funny line. It was told a lot about them.
Yeah.
And it really sold those that promo
that's
that
it.
they did together really sold that presentation of the Troublemakers.
Yeah, characters from that realm, they're going to be worried about, look, don't make us reference, talk about, or seem like we got to go take a dookie in front of the baddies. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
bad.
the,
It's a bad place to be. I'll hand them that. I'll hand them that.
And I
It's a
agree.
bad place to
That's
be.
a fair.
they did seem traumatized by the X-Lax cake,
I would be too.
the poop cake, as
Yeah,
I
the poop
think we
cake.
called it. Yes,
Can we get one of those on set? A poop-
a poop. No, I mean I might get you a poop emoji, but
Hey,
no,
hold on.
I do not want the idea of y'all having to ditch out in the middle of a thing to go use
Drop
the
a
restroom.
loaf?
Yeah. No, we're not setting that possibility up.
And I had a question too. While we have just a second, is my awareness terrible, or has Gumby always been up there?
No.
Nah,
That's Gumby's
Just a couple weeks.
Brandon Abner put him up there.
okay.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
That was just killing my brain for a minute. And I had to throw the question out. I'm sorry.
For those that can't see it, right above,
And that's everybody but us.
right above our
Yeah.
camera here, we
Yeah,
have
we,
a like a prop thing for another camera that we never use, and I'm sure one of Brian Hines's
Oh, yeah.
Gumby's is
Yeah.
is up
Gumby's
there,
making good use of it.
kind of riding it like a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a Christmas tree topper one
Really?
year. Yeah. When I first started out, it was my first Christmas tree in my first place by myself, and he was the Christmas tree topper because I was young and poor and didn't have any decorations.
We understand, man. We understand. He's doing a great job. So I wanted to shout him out.
Shout
Shout out
out.
Gumby.
Shout out to Gumby.
Hooray, Gumby.
All right, let's shout out Hoda Peso and Brian Hitt. Another Brian.
Yeah, we're always shouting out another Brian.
That's right.
We got to.
So you guys, you guys liked him more? What did you guys think? We love Hoda Peso around here, right?
Yeah, we always do.
We always do.
Well, we know that you're the Suavemac or whatever you call it.
Swavamac.
Suave Squad.
Ah,
Yeah.
Suave Squad.
Suave Max.
Swavomatic. Hold on.
Suave-matic.
Suave Maxing. Yeah.
Suave loading. 99%.
Okay.
Suave mogging. There we
Suave
go.
mogging.
Suave
Yeah,
mogging.
dude.
There
Suave
we go.
mogging. Yeah,
There
dude.
you go, dude.
I think that this match it's one of those kind of classics. Like, we got a new guy out there. Let's get him out there with Hoda Peso, established, capable guy. Give him a little TV time, see how the audience reacts to him. But this match is not about the match.
Yep.
It's about what happens after the match, which is what, Brian Hines?
We of all the people we hear from Maximo Suave's mom. I guess maybe since it's Mother's Day.
That's dirty, son.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
dirty.
that one, yeah, that was.
And you know that
that's
they
crazy.
go back a long way. And they've got
Yeah.
history
Yeah.
together.
I do have video of this encounter if you guys want to see the ending of this match.
Sure.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Great selling from Manny here. His face looks so concerned.
Oh man.
Oh.
Maximo looks like he's in Blood In, Blood Out.
Man.
That's just
Maximo.
dirty
It's
pool,
dirty.
Maximo.
When you bring
Yeah,
the
he's-
moms into dirty.
Beating the tar out of him too, man. He can't. He keeps going after him. You know, they clear out the back as they usually do in these situations, and any time that he can get just another couple of punches in, that's where he's at, right on top of Hoda
Yeah.
again. I really like it. After the segment, AJ McKay said that they heard from the back that there will be a stipulation the next time these two men meet.
No moms?
Mom's
Extra
banned from
moms.
ringside.
Mom's
Whoever
Mom on a
wins
pole?
gets both moms.
Yeah. Mama Suave on a pole match.
They did that in
That's I guess
WCW.
that's already been done.
did that-
Really?
That's Mama Bagwell on a pole.
Yeah,
I'd forgotten.
They
Wow.
lift her up on a little. What's that thing we ride around down there? Pickup barrels. With?
The forklift?
Yeah, they put her down.
Forklift
Put her like a
certified.
little forklift.
Hmm.
Lifted her up.
Okay. Okay.
Second best forklift spot in the history of wrestling. First best, obviously, the Super Bowl halftime show, Mankind and The Rock, where they fight in the empty arena. You seen that?
I
No.
have not.
Oh, it's
seen
so
that,
good. So good. It's a great match. Great match. I don't want to spoil it for you since neither one of you guys have ever seen it. But
Is that COVID era?
no.
No. That'd be
it's-
way before that.
I mean, it was when WWE was the hottest thing in the world, big enough to get a different channel to have an alternate halftime show for them. So
Yeah, back before they ruined themselves.
I can't remember what it's called, but man, what a match! And I really love empty arena matches like a lot. I think that when they're done correctly, they are so like shockingly violent and eerie. And that one is definitely the best, maybe only one the WWE ever did that wasn't in COVID. So, good, really, really good stuff. Mankind, and The Rock.
Gotta check it out.
Yeah, it should be on. I'm guaranteed it's on YouTube.
Yeah, for
Guaranteed it's
sure.
on YouTube. We'll predict what we might think the.
Yeah, that's
best-
for Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll do that on Wednesday. I don't want to talk about that here. Let's talk about our last segment. Tony Evans. There's a lot of glowing words for the rest of the family other than Drew Hernandez.
Something you've been
I
you've
mean-
been putting out there. Boy. Green lights from out there for sure.
Got
I
that
had my
one.
mic too.
Nailed that one.
Yep.
I was watching on Thursday and thought, well, Jackman's going to be insufferable.
Hey, here's in all honesty, I do say a lot. I get a lot right. I get a lot wrong. But it's because I watch movies.
Yeah.
It's because I don't.
do watch a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
don't.
movies.
It's because I just don't watch wrestling, and I am so. My brain is so rotted that small things stick out. Like that. Well, I was over at your house a few months ago, and I watched like 5 minutes of a Star Trek thing and told you exactly what was. I was like, oh yeah, this planet, like what? It has regenerative properties or something.
Yeah. It
There
is.
you go.
It is weird because he would come over to my house. We'd sit and talk, and Star Trek would just be on. Like it's just the noise that is on in my house a lot.
In the background.
Yeah, and I don't make him like, hey man, sit down, look at this Deep Space Nine episode, and then, well, he'd been doing it a few weeks, and then he's like, you know what, Star Trek, and then he gives me like a 5-minute lecture about why Star Trek's cool, and I'm like, well, you're right, but how do you know? So yeah, you do seem to have that kind of a pick it out talent.
I can also. It's sick. I can watch two things at once and like understand them. It's gross.
This is all a bit in itself, especially the being able to just kind of break down, predict the storyline.
Oh,
Because the past few weeks, I'm telling you, I'll be watching Rise, rewatch, or live, whatever it may be, and I'm just like, man, Jackman, dog, he got it. He got the script.
I swear to God, that son of a...
Last night
That's
I
it.
watched Marty Supreme while I had podcasts on in my head.
And you could do at least like 4 paragraphs on each. Like a good
Yeah.
summary.
Yeah. Like it's gross. I'm like my brain is rotted. It's not. It's like I don't want. It's not a special skill or anything. It's growing up in the information age and just
Not taking your head out of it.
yeah. That's all it comes down to.
So let's stop talking about your rotted brain and let's go back to the actual content of our U.S. champion Tony Evans's finale bit here on Rise.
He didn't like the "you can't wrestle" chance. I didn't like it either. He said, "I'm wearing the top title in the damn company.
Yep.
You see, I can't wrestle." He's like how does that work basically? And he's right. You can't.
Hold on,
disagree
we
with
got something we might have to investigate. We might have to go to the review
the
booth.
booth. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, let's
Uh-oh.
do it.
Where's
Let's
that?
do
So
it.
we have the live chat up. Was Ashcraft vaping?
What's the rule in
Was it, we got
Davis Arena
Yeah, we
on
might
that.
have to. Oh, rule of Davis Arena. If you ask me, make sure Joe doesn't see it.
Yeah, they
We might have to.
Or
throw
smell it.
We might. I don't want to do it tonight, but we might have to throw that in the review booth and.
Yep.
And
I can go
see
back
if,
and get on super slow mo and see if I can find it.
Yeah.
and see if we have the audio too. If we can hear the. I mean, I can do it right now.
Let's not.
That's the other show. Hans, I feel like you're a guy that's been a big advocate for Tony Evans for a really long time.
Sure.
Now that he's at the top of the company, he's ahead of this Star Rider match. what is your relationship with him now as a fan?
Well, we knew that the relationship with Jay De Niro wasn't going to last. So he had to get a different insurance policy. I didn't know it was going to be Drew Hernandez, but it looks as though he's about to send Drew Hernandez back to his former employer, Chili's. He's at the top of the heel game, man. He's at the top of the heel pile. I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this match. Do I want to see Star Rider lose the mask? No, I don't. But at the same time, it's like the build up to this. It's like one of those things where it's like you don't know who you really want to root for. I want both. I want everybody to win, but that's not how it works. Yeah. Yeah, he very much has my attention.
Well, and here's the thing too: is as we get closer to this Star Rider match, and I think the more likely choice is that he does lose the mask. There's a part of me that's like sad. Like there's a part of me that's kind of just knows that character is without the mask changed forever, and that doesn't mean that it's going to be a bad thing, but it just means that it's the end of the era. It's like when Cal stopped wearing the fanny pack, man. It's just a thing that we've seen and associate with this character, and when it's gone, it's a little melancholy. Having said that, on the opposite side, if he becomes the new U.S. champion, all of that like melancholy turns into elation, turns into enthusiasm. Even if it's just for a week, like the moment would be so big.
That would be a huge win
because
for sure.
The build has been really good. And I'm torn much the same way you are, Heinz, about the future of this match and who should win and who's the smart choice or who's the head choice or who's the heart choice or whatever you want to say. But I would be remiss if I didn't say that there's like a genuine melancholy around the prospect of Star Rider losing the mask. Like, there really is. And I didn't think I would feel that way like 2 weeks out because I've been.
You're ready for it,
I thought I was ready for it.
To go,
I thought I was ready for it, and now that we're on the precipice of it, I'm a little scared of it. It's funny how stuff like that works.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts, guys?
Y'all want to talk about the episode as a whole now that we've kind of talked about each thing individually? You've had some pretty good things to say about the whole.
Well, I mean, I don't know what more I can say than that. Some Thursdays, and I get it. I get why. Sometimes, to quote Sturgill Simpson, sometimes you blast off and sometimes you just smoke, right? They were blasting off tonight.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, they were. Not just because of, the quality in the ring this week was just exceptional, but we got, I almost said three really damn good promos.
Top tier promos.
Is teaching tape
out of 3 promos attempted.
Yeah.
3 excellent promos.
3 for 3, 100%
no wasted
from the
space,
field.
no wasted movement.
Shalonce was great on commentary. That women's 3-way was fantastic.
That was a great way to start the episode.
Cal Herro and Anthony Toatele again is fantastic. Donovan Cecil is a fucking Michinoku driver. What more do I have to say? What more do I have to say?
Yeah.
Right. That sums it up.
All right. Let's get out of here. Oh wait, no. I call my mom.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
When you all vamp
right.
real quick.
Check us out on Patreon. Patreon.com/OVW podcast. New things there all the time. We're still going to tell you what's new tonight, but go look. You'll be
he is actively calling his mom, in case you're wondering.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Hello.
Hey, Mom, you're on the OVW podcast, the original podcast of Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Yes.
I just wanted to call and say Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you.
That's why I hadn't called because I wanted to wait until we were recording, and that way I made I could do it.
Good excuse. That's a good. Okay. Kidding.
What'd you get into today? Did you get into anything?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Isn't that good?
me neither.
Isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah, so yeah. Just chilled at home watching basketball.
Who'd you watch basketball? Women's?
No.
Playoffs,
The men's are on now.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's just I watched baseball.
Oh, you do? Why?
I mean, I loved it when I was a kid.
You did?
Yes. It was kind of
Are you
it's
sure?
kind of an important part of my life for
Are
for
you sure?
for a
Because
little bit.
When you played, you like kind of just talked to the coach the whole time when you were in the outfield.
He was the most
You
interesting
really-
guy there. Who
Yeah,
else was I
you
supposed to
didn't
talk
really,
to?
Like, pay attention to anything else besides talking.
Yeah, but I learned a great love for the game enough to watch it.
Okay. Sorry, I apologize.
No, go ahead. Get another one out there. Go ahead, get another one out there.
Okay. I'll remember that time. No, I'm kidding.
No, bro, free shot. It's Mother's Day. As a Mother's Day gift to you. Get another one out there.
No, I'm not.
All right. I'm gonna let you go, Mom.
Okay, thanks for calling. Just tell my fans, all my fans out there, thank you.
I will. I'll let them know.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye, Jackman's mom.
Goodbye.
Bye, Jackman's mom.
Goodbye. Have a good night.
All right, guys.
Wow.
Thanks for tuning in. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. From all of us here at the OVW Podcast, my name is Jackman Oaks.
I'm Brian Allen.
I'm still Brian Hines.
Love you. See ya.